Hey guys, it's Tim with Invisible Pain. So I got a question for you. Um, have any of you guys ever heard of parole in place? This is the Biden Harris administration's new tactic of what they're going to do for the immigrants that come over here. You know, if you, as of me and a lot of people, they just noticed that the immigrants are just flooding our country. You're not really paying attention as to what states they're going to. A lot of these immigrants that's coming wants to go to a Democratic run state. And you might sit back and ask yourself why, because it is this right here has been planned when they come over here, and the people that are in place, it puts them on their buses, tell them, well, they give them options regardless of what the media is telling you. Say, for instance, they want to go to New York, which is a high Democratic state. Once the immigrant comes over here and they get that in place order, they can, at the point that they have that when they coming in here, not that we're just pushing them back to the border and send them back where they're coming from. They're once they get in that their destination point, they can go the next day and file for assistance such as Medicaid, Medicare. And so you might ask yourself, well, how much does that stay in place order? How long does it, supposedly last? Well, it's to whenever they can get to your case. And with it being 20 million people that's coming over here, that's probably going to be several years before any of the cases are um, before all the cases are probably wiped in full, accounting the new people that's coming across the border. But then you got to ask yourself, this is the thing that popped up in my mind. When an immigrant comes over here, I went on the internet and I asked a question: is it legal for an immigrant to vote? And the way that the liberal media has everything posted on there, they've got everything blocked out to give you kind of the information that you're looking for. They've kind of swept everything under the rug, so you can still find it, but you got to dig to get the information you want. So just say that I'm an immigrant and I go to New York City, and the local elections is getting ready to pop up, and a Republican seems to be leading in the polls. And let's say in New York, let's say Setauket, uh, and so the immigrants, they can go out there and they can say, well, the Democratic leaders say, well, I know where all the immigrants are housed. We just have put a bunch of them in this new motel or over at the school that we run everybody off on and pack them full. I can go over and load 7 or 8 buses up full of them and have them come over and vote. And it blew my mind. I said, this can't be legal. Then it popped up and it said, it all depends on the state's rules and regulations that has been set forth. So if everybody knows, the Democrats are trying to do everything that they can to get the rules changed. So everybody that comes over here, they can hand them a pocket full of money and say, now you've got to vote for Democrats. Don't forget who give you this money. This is the shit that they're doing. And Republicans, we're still standing around playing patty cake with them. If people don't start standing up, can you imagine 20 million people coming over here? Can you imagine? Let's just say 5 million people went to New York. There are homeless people up there right now, bless their hearts. I've seen them, I've dealt with them. They're starving to death, and and it's going to get worse. There's going to be more homeless people. There's going to be more people on the streets because the immigrants are going to have all the jobs. They're going to have all the health care wiped up. The health care is going to be so far back in, they can't afford it to add new members. They're going to start denying people that actually need it. They're going to start people that's got health conditions that's having to go to the hospital. Their insurance is going to get denied. And when they get denied, these special services that these people need, they're not going to be able to get because all the immigrants is coming over here taking all the money, all the jobs, all the housing, filling up the school system, making your kids learn less because the teachers are overwhelmed. And then the damn Democrats wants to, now that it's getting close, they want to try to push everything saying that the border crisis is the Republicans' fault. No, it's not the Republicans' fault. It's the damn Democrats' fault. Joe Biden didn't need the Senate. He didn't need the House. He didn't need to do nothing but go in there and write down on a damn piece of paper and say what he was going to do. And do like every other president, go on TV and sign the damn paper off and get your picture took with all the cameras and let the media kiss your ass for a while. No, they didn't do that. They let them keep pouring in here while women's getting raped, while people's getting robbed, while people's getting shot and killed. And they're going to go behind what the Constitution says. They're going to go behind about all the rules and regulations that we have in place. And they're trying to put these liberals in office that aren't scared to go ahead and make these changes, because they'll tell them, oh, we've got you back. We're not going to let nothing happen to you. We need to vote their ass out and get it done. Like, share, comment, let me know what you think.